Did Perplexity just change the game for AI browsers? Check it out.
Pull up the clip of Jensen demoing Perplexity Labs.
I've pulled up a YouTube video showing Jensen demoing Perplexity Labs at GTC Paris. It should be at that moment
to
now.
formulate what is now agentic AI. Let's take a look at one example. Let me show you something. It's built on Perplexity.
As you saw in that clip, Perplexity has released Comet, which is their first AI browser, which kind of completely makes sense. We see that Gemini has integrated Gemini in Chrome, where basically you can have Gemini while you're on your computer, on your browser, where you can just have it read through email just as a click of the button at the top. Also, even when you go to Google now, Gemini is there for you to have your own AI search or AI summary of the results, so you can have a better browsing experience with AI. And even if you don't think Gemini is the best AI model out there, it's definitely kind of everywhere, which is a strong suit by Google, which ChatGPT and Perplexity of course has to, well, think about and then try to do their own thing that can rival something like Google, where it can be potentially part of YouTube, where you could even maybe have AI on this platform as you're watching this video, Gmail, Google search. You can have it in every part of Google, even like documents. They even have Pixels, so they even have a hardware device where of course Gemini is already there, and across most Android devices Gemini is already there. So how do you get that much reach and integration when it comes to these AI models? Well, that's where Perplexity comes in, and Comet, which is Perplexity's AI browser. I think this is a direct response to how Gemini is kind of everywhere all at once. And you even see that with GPT-2, but Perplexity now has its own browser where you can use the Perplexity AI right in the browser for you to do everything. People have been doing a lot of different things, such as shopping, where you can just have it scour through the web, which is pretty good if you ask me, because sometimes you want good answers and good results, but you don't want to necessarily have to do this manually. You rather have it curated for you. And if you have like to have good deal on different things that you may know about, maybe you can add it to your repertoire when it comes to Perplexity. But that's not all. Perplexity also can just pretty much look over your shoulder while you're browsing the web. They even did this one clip here where they're on a GitHub repo and they're asking Perplexity, what do you think of the code, and do you need any code changes or fixes done to it? And it'll answer the question. As well as even had a clip where they're asking, hey, can you find the clip of this person talking about Perplexity? And it totally brought it up, which makes sense. I think not only is 2025 seem like it's shaping up to be the year of agentic AI, but also it seems like it's becoming the year of integration of AI into just a lot of different systems. Just like I was talking about with Gemini being a part of the web, we even see a Gemini CLI, which is basically like ChatGPT codex, where you can have it completely on your computer locally. No internet, well, you would need internet I guess, but you can have it locally inside of your terminal, and you can just talk to it and it'll respond. You can even have it link with other products and tools, so you can make images and videos using Veo or Imagen. Same thing with Codex, where you can have ChatGPT right on your local machine using Codex, and you can have it code and help you with other assignments like locally. It's absolutely insane, and we already know like Claude has, I believe it's called computer use, where Claude has computer use, where literally it has its own browser where you can take control, give you its own virtual machine that has a browser, where it then goes in and lets Claude take control of that virtual machine browser and search through the web like a human would, not like an AI would, but by clicking on different links, moving the mouse, showing the pages, and it'll show you images and screenshots of what it's looking at and what it's found, which is absolutely amazing. I think we're even seeing ChatGPT maybe gear up for some type of hardware, where we see that ChatGPT partner with, I think, the Apple designer to do what exactly? We don't know, but they're pretty big in the industry for designing different things. So I'm guessing ChatGPT is going to come out with some type of hardware. Will it be a phone? Possibly. I wouldn't be too mad if ChatGPT came out with a phone. I wouldn't mind getting a ChatGPT powered phone, but it has to look good and it has to be a great, in my mind, phone, but more so a better computer, like how most phones are. I want that thing to be 12 gigabytes, 16 gigabytes RAM, latest processors, a lot of AI capabilities, and hopefully free access to some of the more advanced ChatGPT models. But Perplexity is definitely not resting on their laurels, and I like that the competition is very tight within the industry, and I like that some of these AIs are definitely using their strengths to get them ahead or get their AI everywhere, like we see with ChatGPT, Gemini, even with Claude. I think that the battle is still very close and neck, even with Grok 4 just coming out, and even though that's the biggest one and best so far to date, we already know that next week, next month, we'll see something else that pretty much dethrones it. Will it be a Gemini 3? Will it be a ChatGPT 5? Maybe a Claude 4.5 Opus? We'll see. But if you want to keep up to date with the latest and greatest AI news, and when the next AI king does come out, I'll definitely be reporting on it. That being said, your boy Dex9 Dexter out.